poets, Hafiz and Sadi. The biggest exporter of cement, of saffron, famous for the Persian rocks, Iran. Then crossed to the European soils, a tiny country with no more than a population of 5.5 million. Famous for their Danish sweets, Denmark. And then crossed the Atlantic Ocean to the second largest world landmass in the world, a country with no more than a population of 35 million, Canada. And then back to the Middle East, the United Arab Emirates, my current home, Dubai. My name is Maral. It means a deer, but not just any type of deer. A brave, fearless deer that climbs the mountains. And those were the principles that my parents raised me with. To be brave, to be fearless, and to know that I am capable of climbing any mountain. Dear Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. When I was 2, we moved to Denmark. Now, the Danish school system is a Montessori system. I don't know if you guys are familiar with what Montessori means, so let me explain it to you. Montessori is a very hands-on system. Our school is very different. It's all about going to school, you know, when you're 5, you're in this grade, when you're 6, you're in this grade. And I come from a system that was very chill, laid back, you know, you grow as you want to grow. And here, you know, there I was in grade 5, and now I had to go to grade 7, so I was skipping 2 grades. And on top of that, I'm learning a new language. And, you know, everybody else is taking French. I don't get to do that yet. So I'm put in extra classes called ESL, English as a Second Language. And I mean, whoever is in those classes, they're always laughed at. Hey, you know, English as a second class, you know. So until grade 10, I had to go through that mocking. And finally, in grade 10, I'm like, yes, you know, I graduate out of this ESL. I get to merge myself with the rest of, you know, the students. And I'm put into French classes, where everybody else has been doing French from grade 3. And in grade 10, they're learning to put words in past tense that I have no idea what mean. So, anyways, that was my school journey. By the time I reached grade 11, I was introduced to the beautiful sport of tennis. And I fell in love. And I decided that, screw school, man. I'm going to dedicate my life to this. And I'd spend hours on end on a tennis court, putting cones and practicing hitting the targets, hours getting lessons, drill after drill after drill, year after year after year, honing the skill. Because this is what I wanted. I wanted to be a star somehow. I wanted to be a star, and I wanted to play in front of millions of people across the world. And my life became consumed with tennis. It reached a point where I wasn't feeling it anymore. I realized that maybe after all, this isn't really what I want to do. And simultaneously, my father had decided that he wanted to have a family meeting. I'm like, oh gosh, family meetings, you know. We hated those, but we got together, he sat us down, and he said, guys, what do you think about packing up and moving to Dubai? And 3 months from the day that he presented that idea to us, we had packed up our life and moved to Dubai, my current home. I arrived here 7 years ago, and I started teaching tennis, I did swimming, I did personal training, and built a huge clientele in that. But then 3.5 years ago, I put all that aside and ventured off into the real estate world and took the market by storm in that as well. There was something missing, something within me. I was seeking for a platform, a place where I could grow and develop as a person, to be able to share the messages that are within me. And 6 months ago, I was introduced to this incredible organization of Toastmasters. And I'm so thankful to be able to plug into something like this, to master my craft, and to be able to climb yet another mountain. Woohoo!
We will now all waiting for the winner of the international speech contest. The winner of the international speech contest is Toastmaster Maral.